This is Queen State Park in Colorado. Used to be a great lake to go fishing for crappie. Got a little bathroom. That's the parking lot. I don't know if you can tell, but way down there is some water. So those big trees up there is where the truck is. This is all supposed to be a lake. This is what's weird, is that somebody was growing corn down there. So this hasn't been a lake for a long time. And for this corn to be here and most of the stalks are gone means that it's been like this for a few years. So I'm trying to get over to that darker line up there, because I'm thinking that's Queen Lake. So we'll see. So I'm walking back towards the truck, still at Queen Lake. And there's something right there. I'm at mile 1, but there's something right there. That white thing's got me curious. What is that? So far down in here, it used to be the lake. So we're gonna go explore that. Well, this is what it was, an upside down watering trough. Obviously been here for a long time. Don't know what's living under it. Yeah, if there's something moving on it, it ain't coming out. Huh. Still haven't found water at this lake yet. Never found water. There's a deer bone. Looks like the right front leg or the left front leg. I would guess that that's the left leg, the way it's designed. But obviously broke a leg or something chewed that off. It doesn't look like something chewed it off. It really looks like he just broke his leg, but no other bones around here, so means a coyote probably pulled it over here, ate it. This cactus. It's got 1.5 inch spikes on it. I don't know. This used to be a lake. I remember 5 years ago this was full of water. It definitely wasn't at the boat ramp when I saw it. Yeah, this makes a guy worry about where's our water? Where's the water we usually get? So this is supposed to be the dam for Queen Reservoir. You can see some more of it. As close as I can zoom in, the other part of the dam. That's supposed to be the lake out there. This is the other part of the dam. You can tell that our government dollars hasn't been fixing that for sure. It's becoming a wasteland. I'm driving along on a dirt road and I saw that hawk sitting there to the right of that clump like he's hiding. Just watching the field for a mouse to go across there or something. He knows something we don't know. And he's just sitting there watching it. And he is not about to move. I saw his head move a while ago, but there you go. See it? It just moved. He's looking to the right. This is Ni Grande Reservoir. It's just west of Queen Reservoir. interesting vault. I started coming out here, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. That lake, that little reservoir that you see grass growing in the middle of, it has been growing for a long time. You just see right there, that reservoir used to go way back up in there, and it's so low. I mean, I doubt it's 5 feet deep. I mean, look, that island, I've never seen that island. Well, that's not true. I saw that island about 2 years ago, but it was like, I don't know, the size of a couple of mobile homes. But now look at it. And it's had grass growing on it, so it's been like that for a while. We need water. We need water bad. Interesting cemetery in La Junta, Colorado. Everybody has these white crosses, and I thought at first it might be a pet cemetery, but if it is, that's a big pet that got put right there. There's no names on any of them. Used to be a plaque right there for somebody. And this is where somebody got buried. The lava. Born in 1941, died in 1941. That is interesting. Huh. I wonder what that's about. Try not to walk on these. Oh, I bet this is a military. I bet this is veterans. That's why all the white cross. 1921 to 1989. It's about 60-something years old. An Army vet, World War II, 1910 to 1961. So he got buried 3 years after or before I got born, before I was born. Anyway, pretty interesting. And then we've got this one, looks like it's got a frisbee on it. What the heck is that about? Yeah, frisbee. It's a small grave, so looks like it might have been a baby or a kid. Pretty interesting. The old Santa Fe Trail that goes down into New Mexico. Short telephone poles on the right-hand side. They must have got those from a short tree forest. That truck is on the railroad tracks. Somebody did some good artwork. That's pretty cool. It's got a skeleton guy on the right hand side. Somebody used to live here. Somebody was probably even born here. Old record player machine. Just trying to see if somebody's trash is another man's treasure. If I want something out of here. Kind of, they put those joists in. They mortared the concrete and made slots for it. It's kind of cool. Man, whoever does this artwork, pretty cool. Basketball hoop back there. That's interesting. So it had to have been after basketballs were invented. I hear a dog up there barking. Must be a house on top of that hill back there. What is that guy doing down there? Coming around to the backside. Ooh. I don't know what that was. It looked like it was holding water, so it was probably their well one time. Had a pump right there. Wonder when the last time somebody sat in that chair. Huh? Bathtub. Coat closet. That book says successful inventing money management. Must not have gone well. It's like going to Goodwill. You can find some good clothes in here. Somebody was into dogs and cheetahs and animals. Ooh, look at that old TV. I don't even know what that gadget is. That's kind of cool. Bird built himself a nest right there. Just think somebody was sleeping there. Somebody did sleep in that bed at one time. Those two beds were put together and somebody was sleeping there. It's kind of cool. This is the town of Thatcher, Colorado, southeast part of Colorado. It's called Thatcher. And this is the only thing that's here. Whatever that is. I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, it's a huge building. I don't know what it used to be, but it appears people are living in it. There is furniture in all those rooms. I don't know what that used to be, but people used to live in that. I am at Fort Carson, Pinyon Canyon. Station 35. And this thing is cool. I have never gotten this close to a tank. Look at that thing. That thing's huge. Can you imagine imagine this thing as an army man, this thing coming after you? We built that. Man built this thing. Look at the shocks on that thing. I don't even know how that works. This is just too much steel for a shock absorber. One on each corner to handle. This thing fought in its day. It did its duty, whatever that might be. It did it. And here it parks, waiting for Mother Nature to take it back and put it back in Mother Earth. Well, look, it's even got stoplights, stop sign, or brake lights, and a hitch. Man. Maybe I can get that open. There we go. Yeah, look at those chain links. That's an exhaust pipe right there. There's a Mako that people would look at when they shoot this thing, drive it. And then you got that one over there. And then an old Cannon. So when you're driving down the interstate, especially out south on Highway I-25, you'll usually see big, what do they call that? They used to call it convoys. You see big old convoys of flatbed army trucks carrying stuff like this. And this is where they're bringing it. They're bringing it out here to Fort Carson. They go way out there, and they do drills with these things. They fire cannons. They parachute guys in. They shoot all kinds of cannons and stuff, and missiles, and not cannons, because cannons just shoot cannonballs, but yeah, anyway, that's fun. It's our base. Warning, persons and vehicles are subject to search upon entry and exit from Pinyon Canyon Maneuver Site and while within the boundaries of the military reservation. There's a little building down there where they show us Attention, marijuana in any form is not allowed on the installation. So that big building that I saw people living in back there, it's probably about 15 miles back. The Purgatory River region. I guess it was a hotel when the train track was first put in here back in 1886. It was bringing cattle in for the miners and stuff that lived out in this area, because Texas was being overrun by cattle. And so two guys brought cattle in, and this was kind of like their destination where they'd bring it. And so people would stay in that hotel back there, whatever they did, ate and stuff. Back then it was probably a pretty big deal. Then they got back on the train and went back home. Did it again next month probably. It's pretty cool. Trinidad Correctional Facility. It says you'll give your personal consent to be searched. they don't need any reason why to do it. If you don't want to do that, then they won't let you in. So it's way back there. Barbed wire fences around it. There's guys out there playing basketball and stuff and walking around the court. Someplace I've always wished I'll never be. Trinidad, Colorado, coming in on Highway 350. Coming into Trinidad. Old downtown motel. Always liked this little town. This house has always been impressive to me. They've got some really impressive homes here. That one's pretty dang cool though. So is that one. Bought a book in a thrift store here one time. Read it on that trip. It was a good book. I don't know what this van is coming down the road. He's got that outfitted pretty swift. That's pretty cool. That's about it for the town. Get down there to that bridge, that's the highway. I came from La Junta on Highway 350, headed south all the way southwest, all the way up here until I got to Trinidad. Masonic Cemetery in Trinidad, Colorado. Somebody's buried way up there. Top of that thing. Kind of interesting.